Merry meet and welcome to the daily reading for all signs for today, the 21st of July 2024. This is Ariel Gatoga, and we are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating today on YouTube are the lovely Honeypaw and the lovely Shirley, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely I Am Her Eminence. I didn't say that very well. Is the lovely I Am Her Eminence. There, I got it. Thank you so much, moderators, and thank you to everybody today for joining us. I'm reading today with the Tarot Grand Lux, and let's purify with this beautiful verbena by Mono theme. 3 sprays in this big room is plenty. You can find the links to purchase these 2 products in the video description of this video on my YouTube channel. Ooh, that smells pretty. If you're watching us on YouTube on a restream and you don't want to watch me shuffle, just use the timestamps in the video description. Easy peasy. If you are on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're watching on Twitch, please make sure you follow us on Twitch. You can watch on Twitch without any ads when you subscribe. This reading goes out to a lot of people, so if for some reason it doesn't seem like it is making sense to you, it may just not be meant for you. So if that's the case, disregard the reading and check out maybe the zodiacal readings for your sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. You can find the most recent of all those tarot streams right on our website, arielscorner.com. arielscorner.com. Just click on that free online tarot readings link in the main menu. Our shop is at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. That's still a bunch of affiliate links, which means we make a small commission off of each and every sale. We do have a soft launch preview of our new shop happening. You can find a link for that right in the chat thread of this stream, but we will have an official launch very soon. Make sure you're getting our email so you don't miss that announcement. If you'd like to give us a donation, you can do that by going to paypal.me/arielgatoga, paypal.me/arielgatoga. If you're on YouTube, you could use a super sticker, super chat, or super thanks if you feel like giving a donation. We do appreciate your support, and we appreciate you for being here for this daily reading. So let's just get this cut, and we'll see what's in the cards for everybody today. Or whatever day it is that, you happen to be watching this, I'm sure is the right day for this reading. 6 of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the 2 of Wands. Well, good. So the Knight of Swords is all about you allowing yourself to be pulled off of your center by other people. So many people, when they read the tarot, they'll say, now who is this Knight of Swords, and what do we, they look at and see about the other people. This isn't about other people the way I read the tarot. This is about you. This is your own tendency to allow yourself to be pulled off your center, because, and people don't like to hear this, but if it wasn't for that person, it would very possibly be somebody else, because it's your tendency to not feel like you can hold your own ground, that you have to allow other people the power to hook you. Remember that knights are all about help, and the swords are all about conflict. And so allowing yourself to be helped into conflict is the wrong kind of help. You don't want that kind of help. So when you notice that somebody's hooking you, what is that? It can be anything. It could be that they're bugging you, or that they are convincing you to do something you don't really want to do, or somehow getting you to feel anything other than peace, to get off your center. So just look at that tendency when you notice it today and just make a new choice. And the choice that it's recommending that you make is going straight to the solar light. If you go straight to the solar light, or whatever you want to call it, you don't have to call it that, but straight to spirit, and ask that the divine design of your life be manifest in any situation. And then you pull yourself out of the decision-making process after that. All you have to do is decide on the solar light. That's what you're going to decide. I'm going to decide against being hooked, and I'm going to decide for the solar light. And then you let go of it and let the solar light take care of the rest of it. Because you want what happens is when we call upon something like this idea of the solar light, to say, yes, I want my life to be reordered so that it becomes a reflection of the divine design. That's what I really want. And then it starts happening. You say, yeah, but wait, but I want it over there, and I want it blue, and it really needs to be, and that's too loud. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you got to be clear that if you knew how the divine design was supposed to manifest in your life, it would already be there. It would already be doing it, because you're smart enough. You would have figured it out by now. But we have to come to the understanding that our ego minds don't even know that a divine design exists. It may call things that, but as soon as the divine design starts to happen, the ego doesn't even understand it, doesn't even recognize it, doesn't even see it. But the good news is you have nothing to do with your ego. Your ego wants to convince you that it's you, but it's not. It's just that surface mind that thinks it's smarter than everything else and concocts all kinds of stuff that you don't want. And including being hooked into other people's dramas. So when you notice yourself being hooked into other people's dramas, because it just happens, but when you notice that today, just choose a new reality. And you don't need to decide what that reality is, other than I want the divine design instead of this. And then you just let the divine design take charge. If you want a little bit more of a visceral experience of that solar light, you can listen to one of those solar light meditations that I have. They're both very, very brief. You can just search Gatoga solar light on YouTube, and you'll see that there's 2 meditations and 1 lecture. And just listen to either of the meditations that you want. One's a little bit longer than the other, but they're both pretty short. This 2 of Wands is the impatience with your own life that's probably setting you up to be somewhat vulnerable and susceptible to these other people pulling you off your center. And if you are working with the divine design, if you're working with that solar light, you'll realize that impatience is just another manifestation of your ego trying to pull you off your center. And as soon as you notice that impatience, you make another choice. You say, oh, I want the divine design instead of this too. In fact, I want the divine design, period. And if anything that doesn't look like that divine design shows up in my life, I'm going to make that choice again and again and again. I want the solar light instead of this. And then your life becomes so simple, because if it's not divine, if it's not pure joy and pure happiness, you get to make a decision. Not this, whatever it happens to be, and yes to the solar light. And it simplifies everything for you. Okay, we have the Knight of Coins. We have the High Priestess. And we have the 10 of Cups. That's nice. That's very beautiful. So when the Knight of, remember I told you that knights are always assistants. So the solar light is literally going to assist you because it looks like for some of you, your sort of like your tripping point is money or prosperity or things like that. Not having enough money or not being worried about money, that kind of thing. So that's where you are more easily led into being pulled into other people's nonsense, is because you think maybe they know better than you do about these things. The good news is that they don't. So you don't need to go into those arenas where other people are pulling you off your center, because they don't have anything in that regard to offer you, as far as you feeling more comfortable or more prosperous or all of that. But the solar light does, and it will bring you direct assistance, financially speaking. Now, the temptation is, when you're working with that, is to say, oh, good, now I'm going to mold the solar light into money. No, you don't mold the solar light into anything. The solar light molds your life into the divine design. And it doesn't even mold it. It strips away everything that's not the divine design because the divine design is already there. And it can manifest in so many different wonderful ways. And that's where your preferences come in. So as you work with the solar light, you will have assistance in finances and things like that. And you will get to say, well, I'd rather have this. I'd rather have that. Wouldn't it be wonderful to have this? I think this seems nice. And you do get those preferences. It's not cast in stone in that regard, but the essence of your prosperity is already given you. So anything that doesn't look like prosperity is a diversion of the ego mind, and you looking into the world to help you to fix that, whatever the financial issues are, is not going to pan out so well for you, especially if you're looking to other people. Even in regards to clients and customers, I gotta make this sale. I gotta make this sale. If I don't sell this house, what am I gonna do? I need this job. I gotta get this job. If you're, I see that a lot with actors. I really need to book this. I need to book this. No, you don't. You don't need to book that. You need to work with the solar light and allow the solar light to show you the greatest opportunities for you, and then you can make a choice which one you want. Right? So that you're not allowing yourself to get pulled into situations where, well, I need this job, so I'll put up with whatever. So this High Priestess card here is talking about a mystery. And that's where another place where we get screwed up is because we think if I don't know all the details, then I don't want it. I've got to know exactly how it's going to work out. I need to know everything. And you don't need to know everything. There's a couple reasons why. The first and most important reason is if you knew everything, you'd mess it up. You know that. We all know that. That's how we are. That's how humans are. Oh, I wonder what this is. And we screw it up. That's why the spleen is so far away from your little hands, your grubby little paws. That's why you can't get into the heart. That's why you can't get into the embryo, because you'd mess it up. I wonder what this does, We don't want to do that. So when the High Priestess is there, a lot of times we think, I need to know everything. And if I don't know everything, then I'm scared. Instead, what you have to learn how to do is embrace the mystery and say, thank goodness I don't know everything. Because what she's bringing you through that solar light, through that High Priestess, is the fulfillment of your desires. That's what this 10 of Cups is. This is your happily ever after. And you'll miss the happily ever after if you get into all of this, where is it? Where is it? How come it's not here yet? I want it now. I want it now. I need it now. If you're doing the where is it? I want it, need it now, then you're going to be susceptible to these people in the world that can hook you into all kinds of stuff you don't want to be involved with because you think, well, I got to go through them because otherwise I won't get what I need. And then you put up with all kinds of stupid stuff. You go have to deal with those horrible casting agents and things like that you don't have to because you think, oh no, I need this job. I need this customer. I need this, I need that. No, those are all just channels. And the perfect channels are opening up to you if you allow that solar light to do its work. And then the channels open up to you. And then you can make a choice. Well, I want this channel. Yeah, this is a nice one. You just let your heart decide. Either way, your happily ever after starts to manifest out of nowhere, seemingly out of nowhere, when you allow that to happen. But if you say, no, I need to know all the ins and outs, and it needs to be my way, screw the solar light, screw the High Priestess, I know what I want, well, then you're susceptible to all of that nonsense that the Knight of Swords represents, all of the manipulative, awful stuff that goes on in our world, right? So work with that solar light. Know that you have all the help that you need. You don't have to know every little detail or even any little detail because you know that you're riding on that energy that's bringing you all that you desire and then some. And if you can let go of all that impatience and need to control everything, then things start to really pan out for you. And yes, you still get to make decisions. You still get to have preferences. But it's going to be a menu of, well, those are all nice. I think I'm just going to pick this one because I like blue or whatever. So it's a great day for you to really work with that solar light and really embrace the mystery and expect the happy outcomes that are the will of the universe for you, and try not to get involved too much. Try not to get involved in those ways that we kind of screw it up. And if you do, that's okay. Go right back to the solar light because it can always restart it. Okay? You're going to have a great day today. Thank you so much for being here. Remember, we are off on Monday and Tuesday. We will see you again for another daily reading on Wednesday. Thank you so much to the amazing moderators, Honey Paw, Shirley, and I am Her Eminence. We'll see you all on Wednesday. Blessed be.